I did not
This is my English story.
know any English.
I did I did not know any English.
When people spoke English, I could not understand.
When people spoke English, I could not understand.
The words sounded strange.
The words sounded strange.
I felt lost and confused.
I felt lost and confused.
But now, I speak well.
But now I speak well.
I can talk with friends, read books, and write sentences.
I can talk with friends, read books, and write sentences.
It was not easy,
It was not easy,
but I did it.
but I did it.
Let me take you back to the beginning.
Let me take you back to the beginning.
I remember the first time I heard English.
I remember the first time I heard English.
It was on TV.
It was on TV.
The characters were speaking a language I didn't understand.
The characters were speaking a language I didn't understand.
They laughed, talked, and seemed happy,
They laughed, talked, and seemed happy.
but I couldn't join in.
But I couldn't join.
I wanted to understand.
I wanted to understand.
I wanted to be part of their world.
I wanted to be part of their world.
At school, English was a subject.
At school, English was a subject.
The teacher wrote words on the board.
The teacher wrote words on the board.
She said them out loud.
The teacher wrote words on the board. She said them out loud.
But to me, they were just sounds.
But to me, they were just sounds.
I couldn't make sense of them.
I couldn't make sense of them.
My classmates seemed to get it.
My classmates seemed to get it.
They nodded, repeated the words, and even made sentences.
They nodded, repeated the words, and even made sentences.
But I sat quietly, hoping the teacher wouldn't call on me.
Hoping the teacher wouldn't call on me.
I was afraid to speak.
I was afraid to speak.
What if I said it wrong?
What did I say it wrong?
What if they laughed at me?
What if they laughed at me?
I didn't
What if they laughed at me?
not know any English.
I did not know any English.
Now I speak well.
Now I speak well.
One day, I decided I wanted to change.
One day I decided I wanted to change.
I wanted to learn English.
I wanted to learn English.
I wanted to understand those TV shows.
I wanted to understand the TV show.
Talk with my friends and do well in school.
Talk with my friends and do well in school.
I knew it wouldn't be easy,
I knew it wouldn't be easy,
but I was ready to try.
but I was ready to try.
First, I talked to my parents.
First, I talked to my parents.
I told them I wanted to learn English.
I told them I wanted to learn English.
They were supportive.
They were supportive.
They said learning a new language was a good idea.
They said learning a new language was a good idea. They said learning English new. They said learning a new language was a good idea.
They encouraged me to start small and not give up.
They encouraged me to start small and they encouraged me to start small, not give up.
That gave me hope.
That gave me hope.
I started with the basics.
I started with the basic.
The alphabet was my first step.
The alphabet was my first step.
A, B, C. I practiced each letter. I wrote them down
I wrote them down
one by one.
one by
At
one.
first, my letters were shaky.
At first, my letters were sucky.
Some were too big,
Some were too big,
others too small.
others too small.
But I kept practicing.
But I kept practicing.
Soon, my letters looked just right.
Soon, my letters looked just right.